Good morning, dear hearts. Okay, we are on lesson 60. It is the 10th lesson in the review, so that means it's the final lesson in this first review, and tomorrow we move on to new lessons. Okay, the lessons that we are reviewing today is God is the love in which I forgive. God is the strength in which I trust. There is nothing to fear, always a favorite lesson. God's voice speaks to me all through the day, and I am sustained by the love of God. All right, the past few days I've noted that there is one word that is a theme that links everything together. That's still true today. And today, the word is forgiveness. It starts out with God is the love in which I forgive. And what we are told in this lesson is that forgiveness is the reflection of God's love here on earth. Forgiveness doesn't exist where no one has ever judged or no thing has ever judged. Ergo, there is no forgiveness in the state, the awareness of heaven, because no judgment has ever been made against anyone or anything. So God is the strength in which I trust is when I am able to forgive completely, I have tapped in to the strength of God. It is the love that I reconnect with when I am no longer holding on to any grievance of any kind. It is complete forgiveness, or perhaps as some would call it, radical forgiveness. Okay, the slate is truly wiped clean now. I have no grievance, I have no attachment, I have no resentment to anyone or anything that I believe has happened to me by a force outside of me. There's nothing to fear. When I truly believe that there is no thing outside of me that can cause me harm, then there is nothing to fear. But as long as I am believing that there is something that could have a power over me and shift my life out of happiness into darkness, that will constantly be after me, all right? And we see this in all these horror movies about an unknown factor that comes after us and is tormenting us. If I believe there's anything outside of me that'll torment me, I would be fearful. One of the things in this lesson that is so beautiful is that when I have forgiven completely, when I realize that there's nothing to fear, what I will see is everything will lean towards me, which is really different than the belief in the fearful world where it appears everything goes away from me. And again, there's that belief in separation. I am alone here. God's voice speaks to me all through the day. There is a desire for communication, but it can only happen when I have cleared my mind of all of my resentments. Then God's voice, which is constantly speaking to me, that is when I will have the ability to actually hear that voice, calling me, directing me, loving me, guiding me. And I am sustained by the love of God. The Course tells us consistently that there is nothing outside that is going to support me. All of the things that I have believed in, all of the magic, the potions, the tokens, the idols will never sustain me, because those are all the effects of the ego mind, that I think this will be good for a while. This relationship, this job, this windfall of money, that will sustain me. But none of that will actually last. What will sustain me forever is the love of God. As I accept that and apply that into my life all the time. I hope this helps. Looking forward to tomorrow, new lesson. Have a beautiful day. Please share, please subscribe. I'd love to get to 50. We're at 46, woohoo! And please look up janetweissman.com or Good Morning Dear Hearts. Namaste.